Why do some people take the 15th of Sha'ban as a special day? There is no Sahih hadith on this. Isn't this based on a weak hadith? Yes, it is. There are weak hadith about it, but the ulama have pretty much all agreed, including Ibn Taymiyyah in this case as well, that this has been the practice of many of the Salaf Salih in celebrating or doing special worship on the 15th of Sha'ban, despite the fact that it's from weak hadith. And implicit in this question is the fact is this idea that you can't use weak hadith. This is totally false. This is totally a misunderstanding and a massive error. Because if you look at some of the greatest of the ulama, including Imam Bukhari, he has filled his book with weak hadith. Not Sahih al-Bukhari, because that was written specifically for Sahih hadith, but in his Al-Adab al-Mufrad and in his number of other books, he's got numerous da'if hadith in there, weak hadith in there. So weak hadith are not to throw away. It's not like they are rejected. The extremely weak ones, yes, that they have to be taken, in that particular way, or the fabricated ones. Don't misunderstand weak hadith for fabricated narrations. And according to Imam Ahmad and many of the other scholars, they make it very clear when it comes to just fada'il issues, not rulings and injunctions and aqidah, weak hadith work as long as they're not extremely weak. So many of the ulama, they've taken the weak hadith about 15th of Sha'ban, and totally make sure you keep away from this idea that weak hadith are not to be taken at all, because you'd be going against what the majority of great ulama have agreed. Imam Tirmidhi, many weak hadith. Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal, Musnad Ahmad, full of weak hadith. In all of the Sihah Sitta except Bukhari and Muslim, all the rest of them have weak hadith in there. Right? And none of the ulama, except some strange ones from recent past, who came and said, okay, let's get rid of all of the weak hadith, as though they have no validity whatsoever. So don't get into that debate.